Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Now today I'm going to show you how to get coloured weaving sticks. Now they weave perfectly, as you can see. They're super easy to pull up, they're slide easy, pull up, no problem whatsoever because they're shiny plastic, and I'm going to show you how you can get these. It's absolutely amazing. Now this idea just popped into my head. Now I'm going to sit them there. Now wait till you see what this is. Now what I want you to do, if you've got children or grandchildren, raid the toy box, because this is what these weaving sticks are. Felt tip pens, that's what they are. Now, yep, now they come in a packet. I got mine from Morrison's and they come in a packet of 20 for only 99 pence. Now I'm going to show you what you need to do to these pens to turn them in to sticks. It's very, very simple. Now you need a little set of pliers. I'll move that over there just now. And I'm using an old fork. I've got a couple of the pens. Now I'm using a jug to put the bits in. Now a lot of the kids, they lose the lids, they lose the bits, you open them up and they're destroyed. Now, if you're using them out your kids' toy box, the main thing when you use a felt tip pen, I need to find something to do with these. I've got a lot of tops left. I'm just going to pop that in there. Now, I'll stick it back on until I've finished. Do this first bit. Now, a lot of the pens, the kids chew them, they get damaged, or they chew up here. Make sure they're smooth, or if you can afford it, go and buy new ones, but buy cheap ones and make sure they're straight. You don't want ones that are fat down here and thin here, so when you weave you won't get your weaving down. They have to be straight. It doesn't matter if they taper into a small point here, it doesn't matter if they taper down a little bit, as long as it's smooth here, as long as your top is wider than the bottom or it's all the same. Now I'm going to put the lid back on to do this first part. Now I got quite an expert after you've done about 6 or 7 of these. Now I just got the tines of the fork. Now if you've got a little top, mines were quite difficult to get out. So what I did was I just poked it in and I prized that black piece out. Now this black piece is made from really thin sort of plastic. They are designed to be used and thrown away anyway. So once I got it up so far, if I couldn't get it right out, I just used my pliers and pull that part out. Now I would suggest you wore rubber gloves as well. Now turn it upside down because there's always a felt piece. There's always a felt piece inside here. Can you see it? So turn it upside down. And with the pens that I got, that wouldn't fall out until I pull that point out. Now pull your point out, just do it gently, stay away from the plastic tip. You don't want to damage that plastic tip. These are usually, there's that part's fell out now. Now that'll pull out. Now what you need to do is give that a good wash. Give it a good wash. Once you've done that, give it a good wash. I'll do one more. Got a blue one. Now when you use your pliers, if you have to, make sure you don't damage around the edge. Make sure you don't damage around that edge. I need to pull that out a little bit more. You can use a nail if you want to. I just thought it was easier with that fork. I couldn't hold a nail very easy. These come out super easy. Turn it up that way. and then pull that out. That comes out easy, and then wash that. Now once you've done that, now these have all been done and washed. I've got a great big bundle of them. The hole is so small I couldn't thread some yarn through. You could use some yarn to make your hoop. You can use thread. It's up to you, as long as it's strong enough not to snap. So what I did was, I'm going to show you this, I'll take it apart. I doubled over my thread like this, so I've got a hoop in my thread with my needle. Now I'm going to put my wool through the needle. Now if anybody says to a crafter, how do you get a camel through the eye of a needle, this is how you do it. Now you think there's no way she's going to get that through those small holes. Now watch this. Now there's 3 holes and there's 2 closer together than the other one. Now the 2 that are close together on my pen, that is, you're just going to thread your needle through there. Pull it through and look at that. Your wool will go through the pen. Now I'll just put that aside just now. I can use more. You can use a long length of yarn and then just keep doing your pens and keep it on that hoop on there. So then all you do is tie it up. Now you might think, what a load of carry on to get weaving sticks, but if you're on a budget and you're a crafter and you want to be able to do this, and I know a lot of people couldn't even afford to go and buy the wooden sticks, even if they are £1.75. So there you go. But a lot of people can afford 99 pence down at their local store. So there you go. Now you just trim it with your scissors. Trim it off a little bit. I'll keep that bit. That'll go through another pen. And there you are. So I'm going to use this thick yarn. Now I'm just going to cut some lengths. This is just to show you. I'm going to use this thick wool. Now you thread that through your hoop. I'm going to trim that one. I didn't trim that one. Tie a knot in it. So what I've done is I've cut 3 lengths. Now you double your wool over. I found that if you weave with thick wool, it seems to come out a lot nicer than the thin one. Now there we go. We've got our 3 sticks done. So get one of your pens and we're going to make a slip knot. So your slip knot is just around your fingers and through the hoop and pull it and make a little hangman's noose like that. Put it over your stick and pull it. Now I'm going to just weave with these 3 sticks. So we'll call them sticks now, they're not pens anymore, and they're absolutely lovely colour. So just grab that little end there and hold it under your fingers. Now fan out your sticks like this. Now what you're going to do is you're going to weave in and out, over and under. So over, under and over. Pull it down, over the middle and under that side. So we're going to go over, under and over and under and over and under. So you just alternate this figure 8 action like this, over and under and over, and draw it down like this. So over, under, over, under, over, under, over, under, over, under, over, under, and then pull it down, just like this. Now I'm going to do a bit to get it down the sticks. You can make belts, bangles. They've already showed you a tutorial where you can make a shoulder bag, if you look on my YouTube channel for that. And my next project is I'm going to do a rug, and I'm actually going to use these pens sticks, haha, coloured sticks. So it just goes to show, just make sure you don't weave, your weaving's not too tight. If you do it tight, it's all going to start crumpling up like that, and you don't want it to be tight. Pull, just pull your stick up like this, and it's super easy with these. They are so slidey. Don't pull them right out, and your weaving will start to work its way down your strands. So that's what we do. Over, under, under, over. Just keep them fanned out like this. Hold them in your hand. And then pull your sticks up a little bit more. And there we go. I'm going to pull that up just a little bit. And there you are. That's your weaving. Now that's my weaving. I'm making a baby blanket, and that's all my pens. And it's on the same clamp that I made when I did the weaving bag. When I did the shoulder bag with the weaving sticks, the actual wooden sticks. So this is what it looks like when you've got a whole line of these pens in and you're weaving, and now it's fantastic. What we have to do is, I'm going to cut my end here, about that much, put that like so, and I'm going to actually just tie it to the same stick where it finished. We're going to pull the sticks right out. And make sure you keep smoothing it down. Make sure you keep smoothing it down, because you want your strands down here to come up through. Now you can straighten it out once you get it all out. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to cut these strands off, cut the sticks off. Now like I said, once you've got your weaving on the sticks are quite easy to hold. It's just that initial part. It's just that initial part of getting them. So I'm just going to sew these in. I think this is not actually my weaving. So I'm just going to go in and out. Like this. Under through there, like that. So there we go. How to turn felt pens into weaving sticks. Now thank you all for watching.